start with Emily, and you could just kind of say who you are and which school you're from, and then we'll kind of open up the floor to questions.
Hi, I'm Emily Duff. I'm an MFA student from the University of Southern California in the Interactive Media Department.
Scott Fisher, I chair the Interactive Media Division in the School of Cinematic Arts at USC.
I'm Joy Mountford. I'm a student of life.
I'm Janus Keller. I'm a professor of the Delft University of Technology, and I participated in one of the first expos that Joy did as a student. Now I have my own students.
I'm Robert Leifert. I'm also from the Delft University of Technology, and I was in the Keeping group, and I'm studying design for interaction.
Hello, I'm James Olgo. I teach on the Design Interactions course at the Royal College of Art in London.
My name is Andrew Friend. I'm a student of the Royal College of Art Design Interactions course as well.
Right then. So, do we have a question? I can ask questions, but we can also maybe have a question from the floor. So if you have a particular question, if you're just bursting to ask, you should come up to the mic. I'll start picking on people at random to ask a question. So maybe actually we'll kind of start with, I'll ask questions about how you kind of feel, and I'll put this to the professors, about like how, and we'll start with James because he's clutching the microphone, which you've handed it on now. So if you can maybe talk a little about how the particular approach of the Royal College of Art, like what is it that you're trying to do with students?
Well, I think I'd say we have a probably more critical approach at the Royal College of Art. So we're really questioning technology, what we want technology to do for us both today and in the future. So projects such as Andy's and Gerard's over there are more kind of speculative proposals about how technology could be in a slightly alternative world, whether it be in the near future. Usually in the near future. So I suppose you could draw similarities to writers who philosophize about technology, such as McLuhan or Heidegger or Jacques Ellul. But our issue is that a lot of his writings tends to stay within academia. So you have academics talking about it and thinking about it, but very much within their own world. We use a design language, so we think a design language is universal and has the ability to reach a much wider audience, to get a lot more people thinking about the role of technology in our lives. So we do it very much through these products. We exhibit them, we show them through journals and newspapers and so on, and we try to take them to a very wide public audience. Does that kind of help? We do it through briefs, so we take a specific subject such as nanotechnology, synthetic biology, other emerging technologies, or even existing digital technologies. We run a brief, so usually that's the foundation, an interesting brief that gets the students really thinking about the subject from very much a human perspective, a people perspective in their everyday lives. And then they explore how these technologies might manifest themselves in ways that are very easy to understand, to comprehend, and then you can sort of make value judgments on what you think about them. And it sort of hopefully leads to very interesting discussion and debate.
Okay.
So I'll take over then. We don't take a critical approach. No, well, what we do is at Delft University of Technology, we really look at, we do design for interaction, so we make products that evoke interaction. And we do this we're very big on methods, so we do a lot on the design process and how you approach a design problem. We do it in various ways. In a specific class that this started out with, called Interactive Technology Design, we look at how you can sketch using technology. So you take prototypes and you make things, and in an iterative process you make them and remake them and adapt them, and in such a way you come with your end product. Now in the summer when we took over, we looked much more at user-centered design, participatory design, and that means that you take the
take the user, take the target group that you have in mind, and sort of not let them evaluate the product, but really let them inform you about what the project, what a product could be. So let them change your perspectives, really not just you giving something and say, is this good enough? But what would you do with it, and how would that change our goals? So that's the way we approach this project in sort of two phases.